Wow.
Yeah.
We spent all that money, and it's not even that great. Hey there! Today we are going to look at our products and see how they rate on the toxicity levels according to a new app we found, Think Dirty.
Thank you to whoever it was that pointed it out. You were the one who read that.
Yeah, it was an Instagram message. We were using Healthy Living, which is also a great app. They just don't have as many products in it. So somebody commented on it on one of our Instagram stories, actually.
They were talking about these products, the
Yep.
Mrs. Meyer's products being not quite as clean as we thought. So.
Yeah, so we checked out Think Dirty, and we decided we wanted to go over the new products that we have switched over to, some of the products that we have not yet switched, and see how they rate on the cleanliness of the product and fertility friendliness.
Yep.
So let's see.
And this is most of our products, probably not like everything, but the things we can think of that we use on a regular basis. So.
Yeah, all the chemically things that go into everyday living that a lot of people don't think about, especially when they are trying to conceive or trying to live a healthier lifestyle.
And I still feel like we haven't done a spectacular job switching over to more green cleaners in the home, but that is a goal of ours this year. So we do have some glass bottles that we have, refillable or reusable things. And I like that, and I kind of want to head that way, but also want to make sure the products we're putting in those glass bottles are clean. So that's a goal for this year, but this is where we're at so far. This is what we've done so far.
Before we get started, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and do so, and you can hit like if you like this video and if this is helpful content for you.
Please subscribe and share.
Okay, let's get started. So
should we start in the cleaning world or the product world?
let's start with cleaning, because this is like the most basic chemicals that people probably don't even think about. Their laundry detergents, their cleaning products. Then we'll move
I would
into...
challenge you. I think people think less about this stuff than they do that stuff.
I don't know. Comment below if you think that
Yeah.
people are more aware of their facial,
Body,
skin,
hair.
makeup, hair,
Products.
or if they're more aware of chemicals using in the home. So comment below.
Let us know what you think.
Okay, but anyways, let's start on this
Yeah.
side. So I will open up my Think Dirty app on my phone. We both have it open. I have it open as well. So the cool thing about Think Dirty is that there is a barcode option.
Pretty easy to use. And when you scan an item, it pulls up the score in the corner, and it also gives a color to the score. So green is good, red is, I think, bad, and there's, I think, in between. So this is the 7th generation. It says powered by plants, and we did the Alpine Falls scent, which
Smells really good.
it says it's free of synthetic fragrances, dyes, artificial brighteners, all of that. So it has scents, but it's naturally derived. It smells really good. We like it. I actually find that it we've used other natural ones, and the smell holds on longer with this, which I don't know. This is actually a better rated one than other ones we've used. So what's our
Definitely.
score?
So our score here is a 5, which is exactly in the middle. This is coated yellow, so it's not green, it's not red, but it's right in the middle. It has about 3 products that are about half and half good, and then the rest of them are green, meaning that they're good and healthy, clean products to use on your body. So this is a pretty decent one. I do know that I've seen 7th generation products more toward the green side.
They're the ones
so
without
this
fragrance.
one might just not be the best
Yeah,
scent or the best, like,
their one without any fragrance, I think, had a lower score. I think it was like closer to 3 or something like that. We just like having
we like
these
smelling
scents,
good.
so yeah, I mean, we'll see. I think since we've started, we were using the Mrs. Meyer's laundry detergent, and that was more like an 8, right? Wasn't it, or a 6 or 7?
It was definitely worse than 7th generation.
And that one was good for Jill's skin because she's got really sensitive skin, but we thought we'd give this one a try, and I actually like the way the smells last better and all of that.
Yeah. My skin is a little bit more sensitive with this one, I've noticed, but then again, I've also been in the sun more and I've been swimming, so the chlorine might be bothering it. So I'm not really sure if it's the product or if it's just environment. So we'll just have to see throughout the summer how this goes. If it's not the best one, maybe we'll try a different one. But anyways, this is a pretty good laundry detergent.
So now I'm going to do our laundry fabric softener. Fabric was not found.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. I think you can type it in. So I'm going to type it in. There it is. And this is a 1. It has one item, one ingredient that's yellow, and everything else is green. So yellow again is like half and half, good and bad. Green is good. So this is actually a product that we've been using for a long time. At first we went like the free and clear, you know, the ones that had no dye, no scent, no anything. And then Jill wanted to try this on a whim, and we did, and it actually is better for her skin.
Yeah.
So we're gonna stick with this one, and it's what inspired us to try this.
So our third laundry product that we're showing today is this Home & Planet dryer sheets. Now we also do wool balls, but they don't seem to take out the static as much as we like, and I'm a freak about static. If it's clinging to me, I just can't handle it. So I really need, like, I'm a freak, and I need good dryer sheets. So these are coconut water and mimosa flower scented.
They're vegan, they're dermatologist tested, they're ethically sourced.
Wait, it's right here.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. All right, it was not found, so let me look this one up.
I will say that I believe these are the softest dryer sheets I've ever used. You know, usually you take them out of the dryer when with the clothes, and they come out kind of like crunchy, and these are super soft, like super cottony soft. It's really interesting. So we really like them. They smell great, and they don't seem to bother Jill's skin. So let's see if you can find them.
So it doesn't look like these come up, but other products that are the same scent, the same brand are coming up, and it looks like it's an 8, which is red. It is not a very good product, so we might need to be switching these. It looks like the 7th generation dryer sheets are actually a better way to go. So maybe we should try those instead of these. Once we use them, I feel like we can't waste, but I mean,
right.
For health purposes, we probably should not use these anymore. So they smell great, they're soft, they work really well, but as far as chemicals go, they're not as good for us.
Yeah, and clearly we haven't checked all of our products. We've checked a lot of them, but with this particular app, we haven't checked all of these products. So now we know.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to our Mrs. Meyer's brand cleaning products. We love Mrs. Meyer's, but we've heard that they are not the best.
Their scents are the best. This is not pulling up either. This is not a great review for this app.
I know this app really doesn't have all the products that we need.
So Mrs. Meyer's, this is the multi-surface everyday cleaner in lilac scent, which is like amazing. It smells so good. Let's see. This particular scent, I think that's part of the problem. This particular scent is like the limited edition series that's in the spring collection, from what I've seen on different online things. But it looks like the other scents are a 4 or a 5. So pretty neutral, not good, not bad, kind of right in the middle. It looks like the geranium scent is a 4 and the lavender is a 5. Jill's not a big fan of the lavender scent from Mrs. Meyer stuff, so we don't use it.
It doesn't smell like lavender to me.
Yeah.
I don't think it smells like lavender. I don't know what it smells like, but it's a little too sweet for my taste.
Yeah, so we use a lot of their scents, but not lavender. So it looks like the geranium we might have used in the past, and that's a 4. So it's not awful, but we'll see if we can do better. Yeah.
While you were looking this one up, I actually looked up the hand soap, which we have hand soap in our bathrooms and our kitchen, and it looks like the hand soaps are about a 3 or a 4.
Again, depending on the fragrance.
Yeah, it just depends on the fragrance. It is a 3. So this fragrance is a 3 for the hand soap, which is also lilac.
They do have ones that are a 2 as well. So Like their lemon verbena is a 2. It looks like their lavender is a 2. So I guess it really is dependent upon the fragrance and I guess what they use. It does say it's all plant derived, natural essential oils and all of those things. But you know, I'm sure there's other things in there because they are the best smelling cleaning products ever. So I'm sure that's why. We also have we've gotten candles from them. They're soy candles. Those are listed as a 2. So that's pretty good. We do make our own candles a lot of the time when we use soy or coconut wax. But it is nice to see that you can buy ones that aren't terribly toxic.
For the dish soap, it looks like these are 3 or 4 depending on the fragrance as well. And then if you're looking for something kind of like Febreze, like a room freshener, Mrs. Meyer's has this and we love it.
And it's not aerosol can, which is not great for the environment. It's just a little spritz. We've got a bunch of different smells from it. We've gotten, they're very floral.
It smells really good.
And we love this one. It does work nicely, and it's I feel like it's got to be better than like Febreze. So what did you say that was?
Looks like it's a 4.
Okay.
Yep. And again, depending on the scent, it's a little bit different.
So this one's like a 4, the Mrs. Meyer's room freshener, but Febreze would be like an 8. So I feel like that's an improvement. I know Febreze is kind of like one of the common ones. So it always has nice smells, but now we go with this instead. So I'm sure there are better options, or maybe we can find some, but you know, we're going to continue going with a 4 over an 8 for now.
Yeah, for sure.
Find something better.
Yeah. If you have any suggestions, let us know. So you want to move on to the beauty counter line?
Beauty products.
I think when we were actually looking at Beauty Counter, I looked it up on the app just to see before we invested the amount of money that it takes to get like the full line of products.
Yeah.
And it looked like they didn't have all of the products on there, but they had a good amount.
So I just searched just Beauty Counter. I'll look through it as we go and see what items are pulling up. So the first item I saw was this, it's the resurfacing peel. Wanted to get it because everyone was raving about it.
And it's pretty good.
And it's rated a 5, so it's actually not that great, but that's not surprising. It's a peel, like it's a facial peel. I don't imagine you'd see them pretty low, but
and you're not really supposed to use it every day.
No, it's not an everyday item. We don't use it every day at all.
No.
But it's a 5, so that's probably one of the higher rated things we'll see, like worst rated things we'll see from Beauty Counter, which is not a bad thing. So the concealer pen, the touch-up pen, that's rated a 3. So
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good
for makeup.
For makeup, yeah. It looks like all the ingredients are green. So Beauty Counter offers 2 different options for mascara. Which one did you have?
So I chose the volumizing mascara over the lengthening mascara. It looks like they're the same rating, which is a 5. Not that great, but probably better than a lot of the mainstream mascaras.
You know, like Tarte, which is it's usually a really good brand, is a 3. Physicians Formula is like a 3. But then if you get to well, Maybelline's a 5 as well, so it's actually not that much better.
Wow.
Yeah.
We spent all that money and it's not even that great.
I thought you looked it up before you ordered it.
I looked up some of the products.
So then, like Revlon, Almay, those are going to be 6s and 7s. So this depends on what's in it. So the Dew Skin Tinted Moisturizer is a 4. It's got SPF 30 in it as well, which they use healthier options for all of that as well. The sunscreen, I believe, is the zinc oxide, so that's supposed to be better than a lot of the commercial sunscreens out there. I've been using it. I like it. The only thing I want is they have a mattifying powder, and I would like to look less dewy, I think. So we've got this brand Vanicream face wash that we had bought that was recommended from the author of It Starts With the Egg. She has a website with a bunch of products on it, and she's got product recommendations. Hi, can you sit down? She's got product recommendations for different categories, and this was the Vanicream Gentle facial cleanser and the body lotions were recommended by her by her website. So it looks like the lotion is a 5, but it looks like, I can't find this on there, but other items, a handful of other items from this maker are an 8. So I think that's really interesting because she recommends things that are paraben, sulfate, phthalate free, you know, all of those things. And they're supposed to be good for fertility health, but I guess just in the general clean green space, they're not as well rated. I liked the face cleanser, but I wasn't like over the moon about it.
Yeah.
I do like the body lotion. It's not like a heavy cream, it's just a lotion, and I think it's nice, but it doesn't seem to be a phenomenal number.
No.
So no.
Another product that was recommended was the Sukin, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's an Australian brand facial moisturizer. We were using this before we switched over to our beauty counter face moisturizer.
I was not.
You were not using that?
I used it and I didn't like the way it reacted on my skin.
Yeah, and it smells like really orangey. I don't think you really like the
I didn't like the
scent.
smell. Let's see, it looks like it's about a 5. So it seems to be similar to this beauty counter stuff. I like the way my skin reacts better with that, but you liked this.
I did like it. Yeah, I think I like the beauty counter, the way that my skin responds to the beauty counter a little bit better, but that worked for me. So that was a pretty good one. Something that we didn't switch yet, and we haven't really checked on it yet, is our bar soap. Something that was recommended to Sam a long time ago was that the best soap was to use a white bar.
The Dove white bar.
Dove white bar soap.
It was recommended to me by my like general doctor, my GP, and also by I think like a dermo years ago. They just said that soap in its natural state is more of a solid, and so liquid soaps have agents in them to keep it liquid, which can also be irritating to the skin. So they said a bar soap is usually a little gentler. This was like 15 years ago. And I switched from using, you know, body washes to bar soaps then, and my skin, I have just have dry skin, and my skin got a lot better. So I kind of haven't quite, you know, if it wasn't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. So I've not really questioned it, but we looked it up and it's an 8. So
Could be better.
It looks like the reason it's got a really bad rating, the number 1 is the perfume, the scent in it. So everything else in it is actually 3, 1, and 0, which is good.
That is pretty good.
And it says it's an inactive ingredient too. So we'll show you the screen, but the active ingredient is a 3. And then all the other ingredients that are inactive ingredients, all but one of them are 0 to 3, and just one is an 8. So that makes me feel a little better about it, actually.
Yeah, so maybe we just find a Dove.
The sensitive skin one doesn't have a scent to it, I believe.
We did try the sensitive skin one a little while ago. Costco had it, and so we were like, yeah, why not? And I broke out like crazy, and I was like, nope, white bar never did this to me. So. And
the sensitive skin one is a 3. So I think that the main difference is the scent. I mean, from looking at it, it looks like the only thing different is that one particular ingredient. Maybe we'll stick with it. I guess you have to weigh the good and the bad.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I really don't want my skin to go crazy just because we're
honestly, when I use the sensitive skin one too, I also found that was happening, and neither of us ever have that issue. So
yeah, we don't really have skin issues, so
weird.
To have that happen was like really odd.
Another thing that we got from Starts With The Egg was deodorant. So we've been down the journey of natural deodorants, and they worked okay because I don't think either of us are big sweaters. I mean, they worked okay. They didn't work.
They did the
great.
job, but my skin like hurt. Like
we both got
rashy from it.
We both got irritated, especially like, you know, under your arms is kind of a sensitive area, and we both got irritated. You know, for a few weeks it would be good, and then I found for me, as I kept using it, my skin just like needed a break from it, and I'd have to wipe my you know, armpits. If I showered in the morning, put on my deodorant, I'd have to wipe my armpits down before bed, which I don't have to do usually. So I think we both kind of found it was not for us simply because it was making her underarms break out.
Yeah, and when you're like trying to go through summer and you're already like a little bit warm and not feeling the freshest, and then all of a sudden you have a rash under there and it's rubbing, no thank you.
It was rough. So we wanted to be really good about it, but we just couldn't do it. We couldn't do the natural stuff. We tried. We really tried. We've tried so many different brands, and like there were some that we liked more than others. There were ones that like everyone loves that were really irritating, and then there were ones that everyone loves that we did like, but in the end they all kind of irritated us. So we found in the It Starts With the Egg, she said that she recommended this Almay Sensitive Skin antiperspirant and deodorant. It's fragrance free. This is a roll-on one. They've got one that like clicks open and it's like the gel,
which I didn't mind, but she did not like the feeling.
I don't like the way it feels.
But I like the roll-on too. So
I like the roll-on. Neither of us have any irritation from it, and it works really well.
And it really feels like really like fresh. Like I actually really like the way it feels because I feel like kind of refreshed for the day, and then it works.
There's no, I mean, this one's really nice. There's no like buildup. There's no residue, which is great.
It's clear.
There's no scent. It's clear. You can, I could put my black shirt on right away and you're not going to see anything.
I've definitely gotten it on my shirt before and it just dries clear. So yeah, it's good.
So this one does have aluminum in it, but like the author of It Starts With the Egg said, made me feel a little better. So the amount that we use in deodorant is so much less than the amount we get from other products we use on a regular basis and food that we eat. So I felt like if we were making the effort to go fragrance free, and that's why she suggests this one, it's fragrance free and dye free and all of that stuff, that it made it a little better. So what's the score?
It was about a 5.
4 or 5.
But that was, they didn't have sensitive skin on Think Dirty app. So I would say between 4 and a 5 because there were other products that were a little bit lower. But I think that's pretty good. Like, you're not going to go all natural.
So looking at the deodorant and even looking at like natural deodorants, some of them are 0. And those are the ones
a lot of the ones that we've tried are 0. Yep.
The Schmidt's. That was probably my favorite one, my favorite brand that we used of the natural ones. But it did still irritate my skin after a while, and it's a 0. So even things that are rated 0 on this app can still irritate the skin. So, and then there are other ones that are like 3s and 4s. So, you know, there's just a little bit of a range. So we're gonna go with this because it works and it's something you use a very little of. So.
And we like it. Next thing we're going to look up is a lotion that we were actually recommended by our cousin. She said the scent was a little bit strong for her, but we love lavender scent, so we took to it right away. And it's not oily. It's from Trader Joe's, and we just really like it. So we actually bought, she gave us the one that she didn't care for, and then we bought another one.
Yeah.
So
it's not coming up on the app, but
it's supposed to be a more natural lotion.
Yeah.
It's not coming up on the app, but we do recommend it because we really like it, and we're just hoping that it's a good score.
Yep. So for our hair products, we use Function of Beauty. We switched over, I think in December, so it's been 7 months-ish. I love it. We always kind of use stuff that was like sulfate free, but we, you know, wanted to make sure it was free of all the other gunk, especially the fertility unfriendly things. So this is cool. You can go on the website, you can take a quiz as to what your hair type is and what your needs are. We'll put a link down below to it, but it's pretty cool. We really like it. And it doesn't come up on the app, but it is free of everything. If you go to their website, it lists out everything it doesn't use. And you can choose your scents. I think they try to be naturally derived, but you know, there are some artificial scents to them. This one is, they do have 2 options for all natural scents. This one's yours. What's your scent?
It was a eucalyptus. So it was their all natural eucalyptus scent, and then I chose dye-free just to avoid extra chemicals.
So this is the shampoo and this is the conditioner, and these are dye-free. You can get the dyes, and they say the dyes are supposed to be, you know, a little bit more along the natural route as well, but we chose dye-free. The other natural scent is new, and it's lavender, and I'm actually excited to use that next time to get that one. The eucalyptus is nice. It's like refreshing, right? Invigorating.
It is invigorating. I like that.
Yeah. And then this is like a serum that I got for my hair. I actually think I got it free. I had looked at it in my cart, and then I took it out of my cart, and then it arrived with my package, and I looked at it, and they had just sent it to me. So I don't know what happened there. We didn't pay for it. It wasn't on the bill. We like that you can choose whether or not you have dye in it, whether or not the fragrance is what they are, and it tells you the ingredients for each item. So if you add like a certain fragrance, it tells you what makes that fragrance up, and so you have a lot of control.
Yeah, definitely. Nice. Yep. All right, well, these are most of our products. We have found out that some of them are not as great as we thought.
Right.
And that's okay, because we were on this journey with you.
And some of them that we had replaced, and we were thinking, oh, maybe they're not as great because they're a 4 or a 5 are a lot better than an 8. So, which is what we thought was a good thing anyway, before we saw the number. So, yeah, I think life's about moderation. And if you're making an effort to use cleaner products, you know, if one of yours has a 4 or 5, and the others are 1 or 2, I think you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. So you should check out the app Think Dirty.
The other ones too, if you know of other ones that, like, you know, we couldn't find a lot of our products. So if you know of other ones that have a little bit maybe broader product base in them, let us know. We'd be really interested to check them out.
Yeah, clearly, because some of them were not on there, but yeah, that's okay. We wanted to share our products with you. We wanted to show you some of the products that Sam researched a little bit about. The website, it starts with the egg, so there was some research done, and then also some others that were just trial and error. So I think it went pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we figured out that we like lavender a lot.
Yeah, we do. We like floral scents.
We do.
And I think like this lotion, for instance, it's nice. We liked it, but I didn't feel like settled on it. So just because you try something that's supposed to be better doesn't mean you have to stick with it, you know? Like, luckily it's a little bottle if we could get a new one. But it's, you know, with any product, it's really personal preference as well. So
definitely
if you want to try any of these things, we like them.
Yep. If you have any suggestions for products that you have just fallen in love with and you think we'll like it too, you should send us a comment or message us on Instagram, and we would love to try some new products. Because as you can see, we are a little bit bougie about our products, and we like trying new things, so it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, and we will see you next time.
Bye.